Hey guys, Medpacks Jack here. Don't you just love it when your favourite YouTuber talks like a crazy radio host? But seriously, let's talk about this Orb Asimov giveaway right now. It has been a long week, a lot of comments, a lot of likes, loved it, but big ups to all the people that actually entered into the giveaway. Apologies to the people that didn't actually post a funny comment. Not sure if that was because it was lost in translation from my crazy Australian accent, not really sure, but I think someone may have lost the concept of what we were actually doing. But that's okay. There's heaps of people that did enter. But I'm super keen to give this away after a whole week's worth of comments. But before we do that, I decided to do a little bit of a test on one of this new maps called Season. Just to actually see how much of your Awp accuracy is derived from actually owning an Awp Asimov. And the results may very well surprise you. As you can see, it's just terrible. Not hitting any shots at all. It's surprised me too. I thought I was actually just getting better with the Awp. Turns out it is actually because of the Awp skin. Now, as you can see on a map coming up called Workout, which is also from the Vanguard collection, you'll also see that the results are a little bit different in terms of the accuracy. Now, with this Awp Asimov, which is forged in the fiery pits of Mount Doom from Dragon Bone and Unicorn Blood, the accuracy rate and skill improves somewhat differently. And I'll let you enjoy that while we just actually talk about some of the comments that were actually entered into it. Some of the comments were pretty interesting. Some of them were copy and paste jobs from already existing jokes, which we know are pretty funny, but not exactly the most original. Some of them were Pokemon themed with CSGO references in them. One guy even posted the entire lyrics to Darude Sandstorm. P.S. Fantastic song. Some of the comments were just downright disturbing. Now I want to pause it here and talk about a specific comment. I want to read this comment from BrettDeath98, which was posted a week ago. And he says, "In my senior year of school, I had a jerk dean that was just an arsehole to everyone. I lived in a small community, so only about 500 students went to my school. It was the end of the year and we wanted to pull a prank on the dean, so we got a big jar and got every guy student that went to that school to jizz in the jar. A little gay, but we filled it up on the last day of school and we went out to the dean's car and poured it all over the car. He left his windows down. Smiley face. We got it everywhere. He still drives that car today. Come jar 2012. Now, Brett, there are a few questions that come to mind when you tell a story like that. One, if you've got 500 students at your school, let's say 250, 200 of those guys, how do you get 200 people to agree to jizz in a single jar? How big is the jar? How many days did this jizzing session span over? We're talking 2 days, 3 days? Are you handing this jar that's been collecting this just cesspool of semen over a week's time and giving that to the last dude, and he's just looking at this just infested tub of yogurt jizz, and he's just like, yeah, let me just top that one off and give it back to you, you sick fuck. Brett, you didn't win the competition, you are fucked up, and I'm sure you're going to need to see a psychologist about that. The dean, I feel sorry for him. Cum jar 2012, he's been driving around in a fucking cum car for 2 years. Brett, what the fuck? However, the actual winner of the Awp Asiimov giveaway goes to a comment posted by Mr. Matthew Brick, and I'll read it without the spelling errors. Yo dude, what up? You should give that Asimov to me, bro. If not, I'll wreck your mum in a 1v1 on Club Penguin and take all his coins. Then I'll 360 quick scope you in the butt so hard you'll lose your virginity and then gain it back again. If I don't win, I'll send my Webkins clan to hack all over you. Either way, you're done, mate. You're done." I think the thing that got me was the fact that Matthew Brick actually replied to himself with, "Well, mate, STFU, that's me." At Matthew Brick, how about you shut up, you cheeky cricket, I'll wreck you so hard. And then replies to himself again with Matthew Brick cries. I'm not actually laughing when I read it out, but when I did actually see that the first time, I did giggle a lot. So, Matthew, you cheeky cunt, you have won the Orb Asimov, so go stick that up, you fucking sphincter. and just enjoy that shit. Anyways, stay tuned for the next one. I'm sure there'll be a couple more giveaways coming up pretty soon. But for the meantime, please enjoy the rest of the video and just suck a big dick. On second thought, Brett, just because you're a sick fuck doesn't mean you should go away empty-handed. And I've got to give it to you, orchestrating 200 males to jizz into a jar would take a certain amount of finesse that just can't go unrewarded. So, as a runner-up prize, what I'm going to give it to you is an AK-47 Redline. But because you are a sick, twisted individual, I put a name tag on it called Cumjar 2012. You're just going to have to deal with that and use that to the fullest extent. So cop that shit in and around your asshole, Brett. Do it. Do it now. Well, that's just about it for me, guys. Like if you finger your own butthole, comment if you love getting your salad tossed, and subscribe if you're one of the 200 guys that made up the cum jar of 2012. You're all going to jail. Peace!